Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Victoria 3. We're playing as Algeria. We're going for the Barbary's back achievement, in which all we have to do is take back Algiers from the French, which surely can't be that hard, can it? I don't know about that. Poor Tunisia is fully occupied by what looks like Austrians to me. That's also not. It's not a fun state to be in. It's not a fun state to be in. What is it? French. No, it is French. It's just... It doesn't look very blue there, does it? Yeah, anyway. As you can see, it's one of the... extremely rare. I don't know if I've ever had a bathrobe video before. But it's cold, I have tea, and I felt like, you know, what's gonna happen to me if I have a bathrobe on? I know I'm not dressed, I just don't feel like putting on a sweater. Anyway, let's get into the game. What do we need to do? We have been looking into trying to get colonization going for Sahara here. To maybe make our way into Africa when all the Europeans, I mean, they're all coming in, right? You see the French here and it's probably the Brits there. They're coming in, but they're coming from the sea, the folds. We're going to try to take the land route. I don't know how much we're actually going to be able to grab from Africa, but I want to try to see if we can even ever have a chance at colonizing as a minor. Or if that's really just a majors game, which it probably is. But who knows? Who knows? We have a technology to pick, and I don't know that we had a plan here. I know that canneries could theoretically be a thing. Don't really care about putting anything into military at this point in time. We don't really need extra authority. Who needs education? Social security, please. Please. Cash reserves. Now this all is pretty irrelevant right now. So I guess we might as well pick up the canneries. Just in case. Oh, we have them. Did we build a glass factory? I think we did, didn't we? What is crystal glass? Oh, lead. I mean, we have the capacity to import things. We have decent bureaucracy, trade agreements and all that. So we might actually be able to buy lead and make more glass. But I do wonder... That's useful. Let's get railways. I don't know yet how and when we're gonna be able to afford running railways because we need steam and coal. Oh, steel. Steel and coal. We also need steam, but that's not a good way to produce. How is our market looking? We have too little iron actually. What's happening to all that iron? We're selling some. And we're using some in tool workshops. Are we voluntarily selling that, or is that somebody buying it from us? Yeah, it's Algeria buying all our iron, which probably does mean... Wait, Algeria? That seems unlikely. No, it's Egypt. I don't hate the idea of going higher on the iron production. Although our tooling workshop... Oh, that's probably why the tooling workshop is doing badly, because iron is freaking expensive thanks to the Egyptians there. One thing we can probably do is change our tariffs on iron. Right now we have 5% tariffs on exports and 15% on imports. So we take a lot of money when stuff is being imported. We take very little money when stuff is exported. I think I wanna... Yeah, I think I want the iron... the tariff to be slightly more on the exports here. It's not going to make us tons of dosh. That's not why I'm doing it. I'm trying to make it slightly less interesting for Egypt to import our iron. Now, I don't know if that's how it works. I don't know who's actually paying these tariffs. We're going to see that the income for the traders goes down once we increase the tariffs here. But surely that also works on the other side? Don't know. Don't know. I don't even know if this goes to our traders or if this just goes strictly to theirs. Not exactly sure how the trade system works in that regard. But I still probably want to build more iron. Liquor is very in dire need. We have 20 convoys, which is not a ton. Don't know if I want to spend them on liquor. We should look into alternatives for liquor, because I believe liquor can be substituted for a couple of things. If we look at liquor, intoxicant needs, yeah, tobacco or opium would also do it. Not that I believe we can grow either one. Pretty sure we can't grow opium, and I'm relatively sure we can't, yeah. We cannot grow tobacco here. So I think I want to look into upgrading the iron mine once more, if I find it. And not doing insanely great, which is surprising to me considering the fact that iron is at this price. But surely they're gonna have to be good. Once we get dynamite, I probably want to be looking into building, making explosives and then getting dynamite for even more iron. Now, what do we need for these things? We need coal. Yeah, coal is just going to be a necessity. I do get why nations colonize and grab resources. And I think that's probably one of the issues I've had playing the game so far, because I've only played as small nations. I've never played any of the bigger ones, and I've not joined any bigger markets yet. And then you're just very, very limited in what goods you have available to you. And you need a wide variety of goods to really be successful, I think. At least that's how it feels to me. And what was our issue with colonization? We have the issue that two issues. The Rururus here, the rural folk, won't like it. They're going to be very, very radical. And the other issue was that I believe our armed forces are the only ones supporting the idea. And, well, they don't have a lot of clout, so it's going to be very, very difficult to actually get that off. We do have a bunch of authority left over, so we should probably go, as much as I hate it, not suppress, bolster the armed forces. See if we can't help with that clout a little bit. I don't like it, but I mean, what's a man to do? Sintang didn't want to become a protectorate of Spain, but Bouton does. Spain just goes around and asks everybody to be their subject. Surely some people will say yes. It's like spam. Lots of rivalries broken, everything is fine. I think I said in front of the messages for the past 2 episodes again, which was certainly not intentional. I had set up another screen setup for a different recording that never went live, and it it had me right in the corner. So I'm sorry for that. We should have that fixed now. I'm getting a phone call, but I'm going to ignore that because I cannot have a phone call right now. Oh, people want us to... Well, the armed forces want us to help them develop a can opener. Cost us 400 ducats. It's a lot of money. So it seems pretty trivial to just hit this button. The only thing is I don't want the armed forces to go angry, but at -4 I don't think they're angry yet. I think they're still neutral. Does it actually say in here? No. I think I'll tell them to figure it out. Surely it'll be fine. It's not like we need them in government or anything. Iron price dropped a lot. Did we already build our iron mine? We did not. Did the Egyptians stop buying our iron then? No. But the iron price dropping is our thing going well again. Our tuning workshop, it's not doing well at all. We're subsidizing it. Iron is still very expensive here. Oh, it just went up again. Yeah, okay. Just fluctuated a little bit. But now with the iron mine done, are we gonna see... Yeah, iron price dropping. Weekly balance is still not great here. So either need even more iron / wood, or we need more use for tools. Are we using up our tools? No, we have an excess of tools. And we could, quote-unquote, fix that by building even more iron mines, but actually the Egyptians seem to have stopped buying. No, just reduced their buying of our iron. It's kind of funny because it's got cheaper. Well, cost effect. So I don't know that I really want to spend on another iron mine right now. We don't have enough sugar. Don't like that, because we're using that to make liquor, if I'm not mistaken. Why do we have a sugar issue? And is it really... I think it's really just time to increase our port, isn't it? We have decent government income, so it shouldn't be too bad to pay for an extra port level. And then we can have extra clippers or extra convoys and solve, or at least reduce a lot of our problems. Yeah, let's do that. It's gonna cost a bunch of money. Well, not that much money, actually. It'll be fine. Do it. I was about to say we had very, very low cost there, but I think we just had a bit of money in the investment pool for a moment, and then that was gone. But we're still, considering that we're building, we're only losing 1k. That's kind of fine. Rifling. I don't give a hoot. What kind of map mode am I in anyway? Resource something or other? Yes, let's not have that. Although... What's infrastructure? Oh. No, I know what infrastructure is. Where does it say +8? Surely there's not just 8 infrastructure and Tlemcen. No, there's 32. What's the +8 for? +8. Oh, we have 8 available. Ah, I see. It's a difference. Yeah, of course. Okay. Not useless information. Not something I usually care about. Because when infrastructure is too low, I tend to just build something that gives me infrastructure. But I guess it can be useful in choosing where to put your factories and stuff. What I really want, really want, is for the rural folk to go down. They're going down, but so slowly. And the armed forces, they did go up a little bit from our bowstring. So that's, I suppose, helpful. They actually did become unhappy, which is sad. I mean, we don't have military ghost because it's not a problem as such. I think we can still add them to our government even if they're unhappy. But it does feel slightly weird to do so. Do I just need convoys? Yeah, but now we should see our available convoys shoot up, I hope. 220 should become more. Yeah, look at those numbers. Look at them numbers. 440 seems like the upper end. Alright, with 440, surely we can do some more importing. Like grab some of that booze for our folks. That's a lot of booze. I mean, sure, get it. And some clothing. Do we have a... No, we don't. Have a trading thing with... What does Castile want? Oh no, Tripolitania wants something. I don't want any of that. I would like the French to agree to a trade thingy-mabob. Oh, they flipped too cautious here. Why? Relations are only 42. I'm gonna improve relations again. Trying to get them into... or get into their good graces again. I still want that trade pact. It's not utterly close. but I believe it's doable still. And it would help lighten the load on our bureaucracy. It would be nice. Donation of knowledge. I think that's a good thing, right? Yeah. I will have the university. And you'd think it's always good to get a free building, right? And I mean, I could just tear it down. It wouldn't cost me anything. So I suppose it's always good. But universities just cost money. They don't make any money. What they do make is research or innovation. What do they call it? It has a different name. No, innovation. That's what it is. Because we just got a university in Constantine, I would assume that we're going to see innovation pop up once it's fully staffed and stuff. It also uses some paper, which is not too bad. I believe we have extra paper. If I ever, yeah, we do have extra paper, so that's actually kind of nice. Helps grow our paper price or stabilize the paper price. That's good for people, and it does get intelligentsia into our country, which I do tend to like having, even though they are not going to help us with our colonization play. But soon, I say that. I don't actually know. It's going to be soon at all. No, Luca, go away. Just saw that we have extra liquor now. It's obviously kind of bad. But the trade route still seems to be doing all right. So I guess we don't need to worry. We're just over-importing a little bit. It's fine. Grain import, actually. Really? We're that low in grain? Oh yeah. What's all that grain used for? Well, mostly people just eating it. We might want to upgrade our food industries at some point, so people have more other things to eat. But for now, I don't think we want any of these. Who do we have a trade agreement with? The two Sicilies, right? But the Sicilian market isn't even on here. Oh, it doesn't exist anymore, does it? Does it? These folks are they're in the French market now. Do we still have a... Does it matter? Does it have anything to do with the market? I believe we had a trade agreement. Didn't we? No trade routes between our markets. Huh. Does it stop when you lose the last trade route? Oops. Sorry for that. Just a second. Zooming will end. Note to self, don't touch your mouse while grabbing your teacup. So because we're not importing anything from the two Sicilies anymore, we do not have that. Well, I don't know that that's a fact, but it seems like that's why we don't have a trade agreement anymore. Question being, can we even, or did we maybe lose our interest because we dropped in size? We're still a regional power. That should be good enough for one interest. So grain we can't get from the Sicilians. Oh no, it does matter what market it is. We can't trade. The Sicilians. Interesting. How does that then work with trade agreements? I guess I just can't have a trade agreement with Sicily anymore because they're in that customs union. It has to be France. That's the only thing I can imagine. The only thing I can imagine. I'm very unimaginative. It is known. We should look at that law again, shouldn't we? Now that we have some... Oh, these will get up in size. Armed forces are fine. It's gonna be quite painful for our country to get these guys angry. Can we even build a decent government that has the armed forces in it? Head of state is Lima, right? So, yeah, that's really not a good setup for government right now that has any sort of legitimacy. And without legitimacy, we can't really pass laws. It takes a long time. And if we have a law that's that already has a low chance to pass, and that then also takes a long time between attempts. That seems like a recipe for failure. Speaking of recipe for failure, I kind of want to build another building. How are we doing now? We upgrade that port. We could import a lot of things. Our paper mill is not doing grand. Our food industry is doing terrible. Oh, probably because of the price of grain. And the price of food is sky. Oh, we hurt our own liquor price with the extra imports. Yeah. Okay, so maybe this huge liquor import from the Ottomans is not the smartest thing to do. I might still want to import some liquor from the French, say. It's not the greatest route, but it helps. And that should pretty much immediately get our food industry back into the green. Then I think I want to consider upgrading it. I also want to consider giving it canneries. It does use fish. Maybe we upgrade first. The use of fish is slightly annoying to me, because I don't believe fisheries are very good as a building. We already don't have enough fish. Well, it's being eaten by pops, and I would think that groceries would also be eaten by pops. Basic food needs and groceries are basic and luxury food needs. So it's a substitute in some way. And we would be getting how much more? 30 groceries, and we lose less grain and less fish. I think substitution would work out. I think it would work out. What about iron? Kind of the balance. Still being bought. I'm kind of tempted to, after we're done with the food industry. Oh, we could even do it now. Let's try going to canneries. Why not? Why not? What's the worst that could happen? Bankruptcy? Okay, quick down to 0, and then it went okay. The iron price is fine. No, productivity is doing all right. Tooling workshop and paper mills still are doing quite badly. Higher price of wood. And probably high price of wood. Yes. Now we are importing tons of wood, right? I'm not mistaken. We're importing 200 wood from Mr. O. Yeah. Can we get some French wood? Yes, we can. It's not a lot of wood. But we might get lucky and see that. Well, lucky. I don't know if it has anything to do with luck. But I would like to see that import route go up higher. In level, that is. Which would help with the French. But maybe if you already don't get offered a higher level import route early on, then there might just not be enough wood in the French market there for us to grab, or we don't have enough trade, respect, whatever it's called in the game. Meat price as always is tiny. Okay, that French route is abysmal. What if we get more wood from somebody else? It's gonna hurt the French route even more. But I really don't like the wood price in our country. But we're already down on... Right, we're down on that. Bureaucracy. So if we do want more wood, we need to stop importing from the French. But ideally, we do that after we get these folks to agree to a nice little trade pact. In which case we wouldn't need to stop importing anymore. I think we're kind of far away from doing rail. But then again, maybe not. Maybe all that we're away is a coal import and a steel mill. I think it's possible. I'm not happy with our bureaucracy right now. We might look into... but more paper production again means more wood. It's just really annoying when you can't have your own wood. We upgraded the food industries. Let's see how they're doing. Probably means we need more sugar. Yeah, it does. Yes, it does. The market doesn't scream for it, but I mean, I do. And I don't mind, if we find a better sugar route, we can just use that instead of the Ottoman one. I want sugar. Maybe I should have checked that before we upgraded the food factory. But surely somebody's gonna sell us sugar, right? Well, not tons. Okay. Buy this Egyptian sugar, but then we need to do a refactoring of our import routes. I'm gonna drop the 20-point French route, that's just useless. And ideally we drop one more. The liquor one just doesn't seem great either. Because more liquor helps. Oh well, higher liquor prices should make our food industries go zoom. Oh, fish went through the roof. Which I get and also don't get. If we look at food. Oh, meat is a luxury thing, right? Or is that a... No, it's a basic food need as well. So surely with meat at 17 and available on the market, plus groceries at 26 and available on the market, people should stop eating fish. Although fish is still only, it's highly expensive, but it's still only at 28. So yes, it should be replaced by meat. But maybe not as fast as I would like to see. Yeah, I think we're seeing pop consumption go down, right? It won't tell me. No graph for this one. No, it seems fine. We're using the same amount of fish, right? But the pop consumption seems to be... Yeah, it's reducing. Good. That should make it easier for the food industries to get the fish they need. It's still very expensive. Oh, we're actually in a terrible spot money-wise right now. Why? Probably paying high subsidies? Doesn't seem that bad. What changed? National revenue went down a little bit. Expenses are... don't know. Don't seem to have gone up by tons. But I mean, that's unlikely. One of these must have changed in relevant amounts. We are paying... it's tiny interest. It must be the subsidies. Yeah, somebody must be doing badly. I mean, we know our subsidized tooling workshop isn't doing great. Nor our subsidized paper mills. But wood is affordable now? That's not the huge investment, is it? Oh, we're back to more okay levels here. There must have just been a spike. I mean, it's not remotely as good as it was before. I think we were making 3k before, but we did get that university, we did get the extra port, and we did maybe reduce some trading, all of which are reasons to lose money. Don't know. But I do want to build up a little more money. We got some extra radicals again, but in general our radicals are looking decent. How are we looking on this whole thing? 11%, 15, yeah, we just don't... And there's a chance we might just have to... Oh, interesting, your heir Oh, your heir apparent right now is a landowner. Which would be kind of nice because it would mean we can remove the Sunni Ulema, have the plus 50 legitimacy from having the head of state and government. Is it 50? Yeah. We can have that in one go with the high percentage of clout of the landowners. And then we can have room for another party, maybe. And when are you gonna die? Probably not too soon, he's 50. Oh, the heir apparent is also 50? Wait, no, that's Abdelkader still. I want the heir. He's 22. I don't know that I can do anything here with people, right? They just exist. Yeah, I can't make him resign or anything. Can't make him give him command. Try to kill him in a war. How about the Crusader Kings? I don't actually know if that works in this game. Who deserves the credit? It's me. Certainly not the Rururus. Huh. It's unfortunate, but I think it's going to be the landowners. As much as I don't like them, they at least don't stand in the way of progress right now. Unlike the rural folks. That lack of wood it's a real issue. Even with, how many imports do we have? Only 140. So we're actually down a lot of wood too. Did this? I feel like this downgraded the Ottoman import route. I think we had 200 come in there at level 5 before. Sugar import is unproductive. What do you mean unproductive? I need it, don't I? I feel like sugar is required. You can never see it because it's like the icon of a sack. Yeah, there. Yeah, we're still down on sugar. Are Pops eating it? Pops are probably eating it, aren't they? Yep. Well, not really. It's really only our food industries. So no, I don't agree that it's unproductive. It might be losing me money, but it's not unproductive. Prussia's bankrolling us. I like it. Thank you, Prussia. I don't know why, but I like it. How do you feel about me, Prussia? You kind of like me. You're protective and cordial, which is not maxed, but not bad. Is the Prussian market something we care about? Trade agreement, I believe. It was possible in theory. Well, we have the birds, right? Why not go ahead and improve relations with the Prussians as well? Looking at the French again. France. Still cautious. Even though they love me. Okay, money. Thanks to Prussia, money is coming in something fierce. I hope they keep doing that. They're not going to keep doing that for too long, at least not in my experience. But it is nice to have money coming in like that. It would be nice to have more productive industry, though. Oh, iron mines I'm actually not doing insanely well. Why is that? Wow, I could just dumpster the iron price by importing coal. Do we dare to build? Ah, it seems tough. I'm tempted to build a steel mill, but I don't know that we actually already have any use for steel. And if we have a steel mill, then we can't use the steel, then it's just gonna go and look like these tooling and workshops and paper mills, which we don't like. It's not cool. Nothing here really screams upgrade me. Somewhat considering upgrading government administration. You don't have the aristocrats for it. But having some more trade routes might be nice. Which requires bureaucracy, which requires administration. And surely the aristocrats will generate, right? When we have the jobs. Can we afford it? I don't know. Are we still being bankrolled by Prussia? Income, poll, consumption, terrorism, minting, diplomatic pacts. Yeah. Essentially all our money right now is coming from Prussia. Holy fudge. How's that? Did our expensive go up again? No. What went down? Minting is stable. Tariffs are stable. Taxes are stable. Consumption taxes, poll taxes are stable. Income taxes are stable. How are we at zero money? Sometimes this confuses me. Either way though, when we're not making any actual money, I'm quite afraid of spending on something like government administration, which is just going to cost us money. I would like to have my paper mills make money though. And my tooling workshops. But again, I think that's only really based on the price of wood, which is just crazy. So we need to do more trading. Need to stop some trading that's not being useful and have something else going that is. This is not us, right? This is, yeah, people buying my iron. Importing some luxury clothes from the French, which is not a great route or anything. But it is a route. You know, people do like that. What about this? We're exporting wine to the French. Exporting a ton of wine to the French, okay. I really want all these routes. I would like this one to be better. Why does 25.8 happen? Need to remain at level 2 under current market conditions. But what are the current market conditions? Okay, tons of questions and nothing really helps here. Could go down a little bit on bureaucracy and get another wood route going, and if that's good enough, then and our income stabilizes at an amount where we're okay without Prussia, then maybe we do expand our bureaucracy again. So I guess we're buying from the Austrians then? So they actually send us stuff? Sure. Alright, where's the music? What happened to the music? I mean, there's not enough music in this game anyway. There you go. Not enough variety of music, I feel. But there should always be music. Baking powder. What does that require again? What does it do? Food industries, baking powder. Oh. That's a lot more sugar needed. Probably not. Not in a good spot there. Yeah, it's just trading becomes so important when you don't have natural resources. I mean, what? What a surprise. Crazy. The crazy unrealistic game you're playing there. Yes. Our armed forces are going up a little. Our roos are going down a little. But which is, I guess, fine. We still kind of need you to leave, even though you're loved. That's surely good. Did we... Probably want to build something. Maybe we're just grabbing another farm. Because all our manufacturers are going to have a hard time when they depend so much on imports. Then again, building farms supports the rural folk, I think. Well, maybe not. The people that that go work on the farms are people that are now working on subsistent orchards, which I assume is just also rural folk people. So it's probably fine to build another farm. Can I see that in the politics screen? I think I can, right? I go for these, and then I go for population. Farmers, clergymen, laborers. Tons of laborers, actually. Where do you work? Not gonna tell me? Wheat farms, livestock ranches, iron mines, fishing wharves. So essentially whatever we have that's raw resource production uses a ton of laborers, which supports the rural folks. It does make sense. And then there's a ton of peasants, which is also just the orchards, right? Yeah. So again, I don't think it's bad to move peasants to laborers here. 44% rural roos, 69% rural folk. So we might actually get some people to swap sides there. So I think I don't have to... Long story short, I don't think we have to be afraid of running another farm. So let's do it. I think still in Constantine. It's probably lacking... It's lacking aristocrats. And what did we recently build that also required aristocrats? Was it you? Is it the iron mine? No, that's in Tlemcen. I feel like we built something in Constantine that claimed it would have issues hiring all the aristocrats it needs. Glassworks, university, barracks, wheat farms. There's really nothing there. You're fully employing all the aristocrats you need. You don't need any. You also don't need any. You have all the ones you need, as do you. So no, not a problem. Upgrade the wheat farm, go. Oh, and then I think we put a cut in here. We're already way deep in. It's kind of funny how this game drags me in. It eats my time without seemingly anything happening. I was still just as tiny as we were before. Standard of living among our population went up over time, sure. But GDP also went up by quite a bit, which does go hand in hand. But in general, nothing much to see to be happening. And still, I am somewhat entranced, and I have to keep playing. But I won't. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy what you're seeing, as always, please do hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and if you have anything to say, please do so down there in that comment section. Thank you for watching. See you folks next time.